Elite Boxing presents
100% prepared.
Challenger Series.
Fighter Mardsue. He's fought a lot in around Australia, Europe. He was one of the coaches for the Thailand, the Contender Series, which brought Muay Thai to the forefront as well before. And he's based in Koh Samui at the Lamai Gym, which is owned by the World Muay Thai Council, who also sanctioning these events here today. But very experienced. As I said, he's fought in Australia. He's fought the likes of John Wayne Parr, who's one of the very most famous Western fighters. Very experienced, very tough fighter, Mardsue. He's very strong in the clinch. So whoever gets in wherever he meets in the ring, he's in for a tough fight. Unless they're prepared 100%. He trains very, very hard.
And the next challenger, from Australia, Robbie Filiponi!
So Robbie Filiponi from Australia. Tough task ahead of him tonight against this strong young Thai fighter.
Age, 23. Weight, 76.5. 14 match. 128 match. Draw 1.
Robbie's got quite a lot of experience.
Yeah, 40
himself.
fights. That's a lot of fights for a Western fighter. So we'll just see now what he brings to the game during the opening round.
Here we go, Thailand versus Australia. Thailand versus Challenger Series. Good luck, gentlemen.
See a nice big crowd here at the Paragon Hall. Looking forward to tonight's action.
The whole feeling is a little bit different to the traditional stadia in Thailand, Lumpini and Rajdamnern Stadia. The whole feeling is a little bit different.
Definitely. I mean, if you go often as well, when you get the Westerners, the tourists, they go into the fights. They've heard about Muay Thai. They want to go along and watch some fights, but they're not really. They don't know what to expect, and it's kind of not really laid out for them either in the stadium.
No.
So it's kind of when they're sometimes the crowd, they're getting quite into the action, and they're upset with the judge's decision or something the referee's done, and there'll be a bit of noise, and it can be quite an intimidating atmosphere. So here they can go along. There's a nice atmosphere.
It is. It's a lot more relaxed.
Entertainment there for them as well, in the forms of the demonstrations beforehand, titanium.
Maybe we should just explain for our viewers who aren't so familiar with Muay Thai that the boxers are now going through the Y Crew ritual dance, which is a series of movements and is like a homage to previous boxers and to trainers, their camps, indeed everybody who has gone through Muay Thai before them.
Yeah, paying respect to the parents, and it's also going to be a very useful tool for the fighters before the fight, just to get used to the ring, to loosen up, calm any last minute nerves, get a last stretch, and just focus on the fight.
Yes, that's right.
The fight's 5 3-minute rounds with a 2-minute break. Both fighters looking to get the action underway now.
Immediately see quite a height advantage in favour of Robbie.
Yeah.
Will he use that? Will he keep Mardsue at a distance?
Matsue's very strong in the clinch. He likes to get in the clinch, throw his opponents down from the clinch, and work his knees. So if Robbie, needs to try and utilise his reach, use the jab, the push kick, try and pick him off with body kicks and punches. Keep Mardsue out. The sin's going straight into the clinch there already, Mardsue. Good strong knee there around the side. And those knees, if they keep working those knees in, you can see him there. Great technique there. He's just turned his opponent off balance. Those knees can really take the wind out of the fighter, slow them down, and also as well with those throws in the clinch, they can dishearten you as well.
Yes,
you keep crashing down onto the canvas. You see there, Mardsue showing some good hands as well, good kicks. Robbie just trying to control the clinch himself there, but you see the technique there from Mardsue, just turning him off balance again. Very sharp reflexes and good skills there. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of experience to be able to turn your opponent around like that.
Yes.
As I say, when we were saying before the fight, Robbie's experience, he's had 40 fights. Martsue's probably had something around the region of 150, 200.
Yeah.
That's what the foreign fighters are up against when they fight these young Thai fighters.
Quite a fast pace starting off.
In contrast they're not hanging around.
In contrast to many events in Thailand, where the first round is very much a feeling out sort of process.
Yep, they know there's no waiting for the gamblers, so they've gone straight into action here, which is nice to see.
And it seems to be Mardsue who is taking the fight to Robbie, I think.
Yeah, he's come in with some solid body shots already and hard low kicks as well. Not just working on the clinch, he's showing a good all-round fight at the moment. Good low kick there as well.
Punching. Robbie knows he's got to keep his hands up.
It's making it hard for Robbie to get off with anything. He's not sure what's coming at him at the moment. A good sharp jab there from Mardsue as Robbie's thrown the right to the body as well. So just making him aware he's got to keep his hands up. Mardsue punishing them legs as well. The low kicks, they can take a lot of toll out on the fighter as well. It's a great technique there.
Using his techniques and his knowledge.
Yeah, those techniques, they can take it out of the opponent that's being thrown on the floor, but for the guy that's doing it, they've got a lot of experience, and then they'll just have to time it. It's a matter of using the opponent's weight against them as well, so it doesn't always take so much for the opponent to do, for the fighter to do that.
Absolutely, these experienced
take a lot out of the opponent.
Yeah, it's the timing,
not just physically. It takes a fair bit out mentally as well.
Yeah,
especially if they have to keep picking themselves up off the floor. Robbie just a little bit intimidated. He looks at the moment, just trying to fight from behind that guard. Mardsue mixing the shots up well there to the body and to the head.